Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Dales, a Forex trader, and if you are new in this space, kindly like, share, and subscribe because this channel talks about Forex trading, right? My journey through Forex trading, and I create content based on my wins, my losses, the good days, the bad days, and everything in between. So today is going to be a different content. Every time I tend to feel overconfident about my trading plan, I force myself to go back to the chart to um backtest, right? Just to get enough data to back up my trading plan, right? And the goal isn't to force entries. The goal is to follow my trading plan and go through with it. And just like Mark Douglas said, he said, your trading hedge is not based on just one setup, it's based on series of setup. And you have to think in probabilities, right? You have to think in odds. Trading is a numbers game, right? And your edge is there for you to put the odd in your favor, right? So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be collecting data um, over the course of a year. If that sounds like something you like, let's get on with the video. Alright, so I'll start off with the daily time frame like I would always do. Yeah, so what I can obviously see here is that this is not a full break of structure. Price just swept that level and then did what? Dropped, right? So we obviously can see that we are still playing from this point, right? We obviously can see that we are still playing from this range to this range right there. So going down to the 4H, we should be expecting to buy. So here we are on the 4H, and what can I see here? I can obviously see that I don't have any swing points to target, so I'll just wait until I see a perfect entry on here. Okay. Honestly, this is what I do. And yeah, this is basically all I do. All I do is just sit and wait for the perfect opportunity to enter the market. Right. So I think I can see an opportunity right here. There's along this line, right, I can see that we gradually moving to the downside, and we eventually did what? We broke this level right here, or let's say sweep on that level. He broke structure here, broke structure, right? And then looking at that range, we have pockets of liquidity right here, and if I'm to get a perfect pullback before I would set my entry, right? So let's see how this setup goes. I would take my flip to and just like I do it, drag it out, place my entry. Right, so TP. So just to go over the confluences again, I had a break from this point. Price is still playing between this range low, right, and this range high, right. We are still playing in the discount zone, and we are expected or we are obviously expected to exhaust the buy at this swing high. This point didn't break this guy fully, right. That's why I'm still kind of taking a buy from this point, right. So let's see how this goes. I'll place my entry, risking 1% of the one account, which is $1,000. So let's see how this guy goes. So as you can see here, we don't price didn't come back to targets in, price didn't come back to targets along. All we just got was just continuations. Price broke this area and continue upwards. So yeah, our first setup on here was not triggered, it just went on without us. So let's see how this goes. So yeah, I can see a new zone around there after the break of structure, but then it's not looking all clean for me to say I want to get involved in it. But then we might actually get price to actually play out. Let's see how this goes though. So you see, like that, if I had gotten involved in this movement, it will have stopped me out, definitely, right? Because obviously we still have some settled or unsettled imbalance here, right? But then I'm no longer taking advantage of this move anymore. But let's see how it goes though. Okay, same thing. If you are taking advantage of it again, it will have stopped us out as well, right? So let's just see. Right, so looking based on the daily, let's go back to the daily to see what's really going on. We are still in that range, obviously. We're still in that range. So we are typically expecting to get longs and not shorts, right? Because I can see a short opportunity happening around here. We had a sweep from this level, a break of the structure, right? Pocket of liquidity, you can see price tagging in and then dropping, right? This is the TP, this is where the TP is going to be. But then I'm not expecting to take shorts on here, I'm only expecting to take longs. And you can see how this TP was hit cleanly, right? But then I don't take this kind of setups. I only take setups aligning with my daily buyers, right? So let's just see how it goes. Right, just like I said, we had this sweep from this level and a break of this level, right? So I would like to see price give us a good level of pullback, good kind of pullback before I begin to sell my entries right there. So looking at here now, I can obviously see that there's no reason price might want to come back into this level, right? So I'll be setting my SL at that low,
TP at this high, right? Drag that out right there, and obviously I consider this setup is 100% ideal setup. Why? Because it's aligned perfectly with this FVG right here, right? Then for our last confirmation, looking based on the daily, we are still trading in the discount level right here, right? And we're expected to buy till we break this high right there up in the premium level. So without wasting much time, let's just jump in, set our parameters, and see how this trade goes. My sell goes that low, sell goes to that low, TP at this high, right there. So place my order with 1% risk, and then yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, right, and TP was smashed right there. Right there. So for our next setup, I can obviously see that we broke this structure, swept this low before the breakout structure. So I would like to see a deep pullback before I start placing my entry parameters. Okay, right there we have it. Let me adjust this guy right here. So I take my flip to place it from this swing low to this swing high right there. Right. Obviously this setup is an ideal setup. Why? Because all our FPG and the 71% level. Right, so I'll be setting my entry right here. My SL goes here, and TP at this high right there. Right, so 1% risk as usual, and as usual we are still in that range, right? To target this point, this swing high right here. Target this same point right there. Right, so what I do now, I just set my entry and wait for price to give us what it has for us. Right, so look at what just happened. Price broke the structure. Right, but then I cannot look at this new structure. Why? Because we have what's the name? We still have fair value gap right here for price to fill up. Right, so I would possibly enlarge my flip to that point, right, and wait for price to possibly come back, or just like this, just like usual, wait for a deep pullback, exactly just like that, before I begin to reset my entry parameters again. Entry at that level, TP at that level. Screen dark as night, no light, no cold, silence crawling, and time just slows. right there, right? So just like so, place my entry with 1% risk, and let's see how this goes. I came quite close, but you know what? They didn't tap us in, right? Just did the same thing, came back, pulled back, and then broke the new structure, right? So this could be a new opportunity for us. Why I didn't look at this point was that if I had taken this one, right, doesn't quite meet my criteria because this FVG is quite far from this entry, so that's one of the reasons why I don't want to take that setup. But then we have a continuation setup right here, switch a break on this point, right, which is a continuation setup, and obviously we are targeting that high already, right? So I would like to see a positive pullback or a deep pullback before I begin to set my entry criteria, right? Just like so. We had that deep pullback and my entry right there, entry at this point, and drag that out, right? Where do I have my AVG? AVG right here, which makes the setup an ideal setup, right? So I set my entry, although this setup has already tapped in already and it's already playing out, but there's still tendency that price comes back into that level, so we join the buys from there, right? So we are all set and ready to go, and there you have been tagged in. Right, so this is our first loss in this setup. Right, took a loss there. It's just normal. All my criteria are straight, aligned with the higher time frame momentum, but we still ended up taking a loss right here. Right. But then look how price went back up and went back to HTP. Right, that's just crazy. So at this point, what do I see? I can see price has broken structure here, right? We broke structure at that high, which means that we have another opportunity to buy. So what I would want to see now is I would want to see price pull back, right? Give me a deep pullback before I set mine. Alright, at this point we are no longer looking for buys anymore, we are just looking for sales. Why? Because the daily high has been taken, right? Look at it, our target has been met. Our target has been met right here. Right, price successfully broke the structure. Now what is my expectation? My expectation is for me to do what? To buy, right? To begin to look for selling opportunities into the 50% level, right? So going back into the 4-inch time frame now, all I want to see is price breaking structure to the downside. Right, and just like so, we got our shift in market structure, right? So obviously we've shifted, and this is our new target right there. Right, so what do I see here? Simple and straightforward. So I see from this point a rig at this level right here, and what do I expect to see? I expect to see price pullback. So just like usual, I'll be expecting a deep pullback before I set my entry parameters. But so from this point I won't be talking much. Let's just do the back testing, and yeah.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You be like I wanna hold you so
You see that this entry was so tight that it was so sniper that he didn't pick my entry. And see, just like that, didn't pick my entry and just went straight down to HTP. So fortunately, we had to cancel that order.
I need you, baby. If it's quite alright, I need you, baby. To warm the lonely nights. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say okay. It's okay. Oh, pretty baby, don't let me down. I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, say and let me love you. Oh, baby, let me love you. Oh, baby. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At no last love that's right. And I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. I need you, baby. And if it's quite alright, I need you, baby. To warm the lonely nights. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say it's okay. Oh, pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, say and let me love you. Oh, baby, let me love you. Oh, baby. Oh, pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, say I need you, baby. Trust in me when I say it's okay. I need you, baby. If it's quite alright, I love you, baby. You warm the lonely night. I need you, baby. Trust in me when I say it's okay. Troubling. They don't love me anyway. They don't love me anyway. Troubling. They don't love me anyway. Don't get my feelings hurt. I know the ceiling's gone. Don't get my feelings hurt. This time I'm not the one. Don't get my feelings hurt. Don't say I'm not the one. Don't get my feelings hurt. I'ma vibe out today. Hey, I'ma vibe out today. Away, I'ma vibe out today. Away, I'ma vibe out today. Away.
All right. So I just back tested a whole year on NZDJPY. Yeah, and altogether I took 8 setups, right? I had 2 TPs and 5 missed entries, right? To me, those missed entries are wins, right? Because they for the fact that it didn't trigger me, it doesn't mean that the setup was invalidated, right? It was a quality setup. It played out, but then played out without me. So I see missed entries as good quality setups. And then I took only one. I took just one loss, right? And yeah, definitely it doesn't win every time. I just like I did just now. I took two wins, one loss. The rest was missed entries, right? So that's just how the game goes. You win some, you lose some, and you miss some. And altogether, that's data, raw data. That's an edge, right? It puts um the odds to my favor, just like I said earlier. So yes, of course I'll keep back testing. I'll keep back testing it. And yeah, if this is the sort of content that you like this video. If you're not yet subscribed, subscribe